Welcome to the arena. Did you ever play the game Oblivion?
Uh,
Or as people call it
yes,
these days, the game
vaguely,
before Skyrim?
vaguely. All right, hey, wait a sec. We gotta get some. Where is it? Where is it? Music. This is Oceanic. We gotta get the hybrid worlds. That's how we
Twisted
roll.
Fate, man.
Whoa! What a huge surprise.
I think people know that Scrub Phoenix is on the purple team. A Yasuo ban. It's not a bad call. Yasuo doesn't deal well with Twisted Fate, so they're probably thinking it's probably a good ban against someone who's banned Twisted Fate. So, Kale and Jax. Kale's been, well, they've both been nerfed quite recently, but they're both still powerhouses, as we'll go into a great amount of detail on this week's Oslo podcast.
Yes, indeed. Which will be going up tonight.
Will it now?
Like at about midnight. So
Midnight your time, or midnight my time, or midnight
yeah,
Australian Standard
midnight
time?
my time actually. Yeah, so it'll be
So
very
2 o'clock
early
in the
morning. Yeah. Suck it, Eastern
A
States.
Teemo ban. I wonder who that's targeted at. I'm quite disappointed. I love me some Teemo. I know your opinion on that furry little bastard.
Yes. Yes, that's since you've used the phrase that I use, you can get an
Yes.
idea of what I think of him.
I know what my buddy likes. Lucian ban. Good call after the last
Yeah.
game's domination.
The question is Kale worth banning still? After which of you listened to this week's Oslo podcast, you'll hear our discussion of patch 411 where Kale gets a nerf. Is Kale still worth banning?
Well, Vesp QT doesn't think so, and he's on that team, so...
Well, he's not in chat with that team though. So.
No. But, okay, they're highlighting over Ziggs. Ziggs is a good pick.
Yeah, I mean, he's even though he copped a little bit of a nerf in this last patch, I think Ziggs is still a great pickup.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, really, now with no Nidalee, he is like the premier poke champ.
Yes.
Um,
Zed is locked in! The bane of my existence. I cannot stand going up against a Zed, so I do pity the purple team
I
if
can
this
tell
Zed
you-
gets out of control.
I can tell you that in Doombots on the PBE, Zed is an awesome pickup because Morgana always seems to end up mid, and she is infuriatingly evil in Doombots. Oh, she is so hard to kill, and once she puts a spell shield
Look
on,
at this. Just
It's,
locking in Rengar Graves. That's very interesting. That's showing a lot of your hand early in the pick ban phase. It's because Graves is probably, I want to say, one of the weakest, if not the weakest, marksman on this patch. With the changes to Bloodthirster, and Essence Reaver just not being, that's the name. Yeah, Essence Reaver just not being up to par with the other items. I don't know if this is going to be the right call.
well,
Jinx,
having said
Tarek. Yeah, go ahead.
that, Jinx Tarek. I love Tarek. I can't wait for him to get a visual update and a better kit. But if you're good with Graves, play Graves. You know, I mean, this in the end, we're still talking. These guys are bronze and silver mainly, so go with what champion you're comfortable with.
Okay, yeah, that's correct. I'm a meta guy. You know that.
Wow.
What? Victor Bradley has picked up a Yorick. I was really looking forward to that Tarek. I really like the idea of Jinx and Tarek walking around together as a partnership. Like, you know, Jinx is like, let's go kill things. And Tarek's like, oh, yeah, let's do that. You know?
Yeah.
I think that would be... I think I'd like to watch an animated series about that. I think that'd be
Okay.
hilarious.
Going
But,
for Yorick, that is brave, to say the least.
Well, I think an additional Jinx running around critting the hell out of everything will be quite powerful.
that's true. That is very true.
I wonder
But
if it's going to be a support Yorick or whether it's going to be a top lane Yorick. Ooh, getting a Vlad highlighted. No, you're just teasing me. Why would you do that, Quare 5? But there's your woman, the lovely
Hey, Leona. Love her.
She's
Still
gonna have
very
her
good.
time in the sun.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another Maokai. Another Maokai, so I'm thinking that's a top lane Rengar then. And it's it's Nipple Hoses himself. Look
Yeah.
at this.
This,
Urgot made it past the ban phase this time.
oh yeah, because it's such a priority ban at the moment. And Vess was just teasing your precious Elise.
And Victor Bradley is calling you out.
Is he? Where?
He's saying that the pick of Yorick is not brave, it's the best. Fear the wreck.
Where's this? Is in the Twitch chat?
That's not in Twitch chat. He's messaging me privately.
Oh, really?
Uh,
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
I really don't know what's going on with this Urgot pick. I think he's... I think Sunil's just trolling us and he's just highlighting the champion
Yeah.
role.
We need a crowd to cheer.
Oh, last minute Nami change.
Yeah. Smart choice.
Good call. So it looks like that is a top lane, Yorick. Victor wasn't yanking my chain. Oh, Karthus, do it! Do it! Hang on, that's Scrub Phoenix. There's no way he's playing Karthus. No, he's going Ziggs if Ziggs is open. Oh, Heimerdinger! He has been talking to me about Heimerdinger. Yep,
Oh,
there it is.
all right.
We're gonna have Scrub
Heimer.
Phoenix and Heimerdinger. Let the CS
Donga.
come free.
Yeah,
So,
we'll see,
looking at
Victor.
the teams. We're looking at the teams. A lot of AD on the blue team. I think the only magic damage is going to be coming from Phoenix stance.
Yeah.
And that's if they decide to build it that way. So.
Oh, and
there's
Nami does
lot
a
of
reasonable
tanks on
amount of
purple,
damage.
So. What's that?
Nami does a reasonable amount of damage. When you put a bit of AP in her, she's actually pretty good.
Yeah, but she's going to be support, and if you're going to be coming on the battle arena to be critiqued for your choice of play, you're probably going to build support items. So, and if you look, we've got Graves, who is the tankiest of the ADs. We've got Leona, one of the tankiest supports. We've got Maokai and Rengar, both are traditionally built very tanky, although I'm expecting our Rengar player to build a lot more damage. If they all go for just chain vests and HP, I think I think blue team might be in for a bit of trouble there. Although Zed can always just go and kill Heimerdinger a few times and buy some armor penetration, and still have a fun time.
So the question is, top lane Maokai versus top lane Yorick. Who's the winner? Victor just messaged me, as you can see it on stream. He said, "Yeah, I lost. Bad pick." I mean, there's actually, in a sense, a lot to commend Yorick, but it doesn't work out. He just doesn't do enough, apart from ulting the ADC. And the thing with Maokai is he now does percentage max HP damage, so your tankiness is, in a sense, not going to be much of a barrier. So, yeah, I guess it's
interesting to see how Maokai actually goes in a lane. Because previously, I haven't played him on this patch, so I'm not sure, but he's always had mana issues, like 3 or 4 Saproling tosses, and he's cleaned out. Whereas Yorick's not going to have that problem because he's going Tear of the Goddess really early.
Well, I mean, you'd probably do the same with Maokai, to be honest. If you you'd go Tear early, because he's got lots of things, like all his abilities are on a relatively low cooldown, so he's going to be able to charge it quickly. And he needs a big mana pool. It's not that he needs regen; he needs a big mana pool. So, especially like for his ult. So Tier's probably not a bad pickup on Maokai. Tier, you could pretty much just build. You'd go Tier, so Seraph's Embrace, Spell Pen, and then Tanky. So you'd probably go Haunting Guys, Tier to begin with.
Talking about Maokai, right?
Yeah, we're talking about Maokai because I mean he's percentage.
Okay.
Yeah, he's percentage max HP damage, so you just need Spell Pen.
Well, I haven't even considered taking Maokai into the top lane. Gragas maybe.
Well, consider
Maokai,
it.
no.
Do it.
Yes, I'm considering it.
Actually,
right
before
now.
you consider it, let's talk about the podcast. So, I'll turn the music off. We've had enough of Hybrid Worlds. So, we have 3 podcasts in the Trinity Force Network. We've got the T-Force proper, which releases twice a week, with Adam, Chira, Dom, and DeClaude. They talk about how to get better at this game, and they do a fine job of it. And so make sure you check them out at I actually don't know their webpage. You can go to trinityforcepodcast.com for all of these podcasts. You can check them out. Then you can go, once you're done with that, you can go to the LCS, the T-Force LCS rundown and get your weekly fix of analysis of the NA and EU scenes with Mokanorum and now forgot all the names. Oh, forgot all the names. Optimus Tom. You've got, I want to say Badger, but it's not Badger because Badger's with us. Other guys. There's new guys actually. So
it's just on a rotation with the roster. You're forgiven.
Yeah. So yes, they have all the discussion about the Cero Bulks, Greg Russo and
BAWKS.
Yeah, Daniel Drakos. So those guys they have great insight on the game, and you should go check them out. So they once a week, and then there's us, which is the Oslo podcast once a week. We release, well, it'll be tonight at very early in the morning. And we have all sorts of discussion this week, particularly about the patch 4.11. So go check it out. TrinityForcePodcast.com for all of them.
That's hosted by Vesp QT, Clerical Error, and some other guy.
Yeah, some other loser. And don't forget, of course, the Journey to 30. So if you're watching this and think, I want to get better at the game, even more better at the game, and the podcast is just not enough, and you're really new at the game, Journey to 30 is a really great series. If you can go to youtube.com/TForce Podcast, which has all the VODs for all the shows and for the battle arenas and all the, because there's not just Oceanic Battle Arena, there is EU and NA Battle Arenas. If you go check out Journey to 30, it has all the basics, and I think it's just a fantastic series. It goes literally through everything. Like literally, if you've just installed the game, nothing else, that is the videos you should be watching. So go check them out. youtube.com/TForce Podcast.
I just want to point out that everyone on the blue team had got to 100% before Tribal Mind got to 1. So I think he might be experiencing some troubles. Friend of the show, Tribal Mind, long time listener. Shout out to you, buddy. You're, I'm not sure if your computer bugged out with a bug splat there or whatever, but your number's going up pretty fast now. So we'll be on to the Rift soon. And Pentakill Yorick, love that. I really do like the new splash art that they made for the entire Pentakill band. I think that it was a big improvement to Yorick's character splash art.
Yeah. Now we were talking about Maokai top lane.
Top lane Maokai, yeah. Well, as long as he can deal with the mana issues early, he should be fine. Because he does have that health gained on auto attack, and Yorick is going to harass him a lot, so he's going to have to take a steady supply of potions at the beginning. I would not be shocked.
Except that the benefit of Yorick, so Yorick uses spells to sustain, and Maokai uses spells to get sustained. So in a sense, if he can conserve his mana and just use his passive to try and keep him topped up, if he does it right, if he is constantly copying every single ghoul, yeah, you're gonna have a hard time. But if you can, try and bait out, or try to get him to use his ghouls on minions instead of on himself, well then, yeah, it might work out a bit better for him.
What I would probably recommend to anyone who's looking to try out top lane Maokai is I'd actually go a crystalline flask and a bunch of potions. Just to get past the brunt of the expensive spells. And when you've got enough for whatever mana regen item you choose, whether it's a chalice against the magic champion, whether it's a Tear of the Goddess because you're going for a late game ability power, or whether you just want to pick up a couple of Doran's rings, it's entirely up to you. You can try out what works. It's too new for us to be crystal clear on that, but that's probably the way to go to get that kind of early sustain. I'm reorganizing all the champions so that they're in the right order.
Yep.
Assuming you're doing the same. Oh, look at that. Crystalline Flask. I'm a genius. No, it looks like Yorick's done the same, which is probably the right way to go. Oh, look at this. Victor Pradley is a bit out of position when it comes to the rest of his team. We've got 4 people here in the Tri-Brush waiting for some poor sap to rotate to bot lane. Teemo is permaban.
Thank God.
Just throwing it out to the world. If someone picked Timo in one of these Battle Arena games, I would be so happy. Mainly because, for two reasons. I love Timo, and I just want to see characters get all riled up.
Timo sucks
Minions have
fairy
spawned.
balls.
Oh. Ah, Jinx cracks me up. I'm not sure if you've got the camera centered on the team in the tri-brush, but just the laugh amuses me. Probably can't hear it over the music if you're on stream. Oh, look at this. A late invade. A four-man invade. They're going in for the blue. No one there. No ward coverage at all. And they're just going to take it for free, and they're not going to have a clue. I think that was really a missed opportunity for the early game defense. Oh, someone's pinged fallback. Oh, that was the blue team. Blue team are like, okay, we've got it. Go to lane. Go, 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 go. Yeah, if Leona or even Graves would throw down their ward in kind of a defensive position, they would have had full vision on that, and they'd know need to go to his blue. But that lack of knowledge is going to cost Rengar considerably, I think. Hang on a second. Looks like Vesp QT's going blue to blue just to make sure that Rengar doesn't get a blue, but I don't think that's the right action because Rengar doesn't need blue. Rengar, he needs experience.
Well, that's it. He wants the experience mainly. Getting low as soon as might die. Oh,
come on, Vesp QT, it's your time to shine. Oh wow, look at this Nami. Let's. I want to pay a little bit of attention to this top lane matchup. Looks like one potion already down from Maokai, and it was a mana potion. And or either that, or it was the flask. So these two are just kind of walking around each other. I'm guessing most of the action is going to happen bot lane, but I'm going to talk about top.
So, I mean, the thing about Leona against someone like a Nami is that Nami is very vulnerable to being jumped on. So that's the main thing that Nami needs to be careful of. She doesn't really have any way of fending off Leona, using the blade to get in there. So, just like that. So,
boom!
Thank you
First
for playing.
blood to Graves. Now,
So, in some ways,
Vesp QT has gone for Bear Stance and Phoenix Stance, so he's going for the fast, clear, safe route, which is strange considering how much HP he's on. I think he would have done better with Point and Turtle. This looks like Maokai is really running himself down low on mana, but he's definitely winning this the exchanges between Yorick and himself. So,
well, Yorik's got even less health.
Yeah, Yorick is actually up 10 farm on him, so I think Maokai is suffering from his last hitting skills more than anything. Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to push the lane. Well, that's just kind of natural as part of Maokai's kit that he will push the lane, so... look at this! Scrub is beating... Heimerdinger is beating Zed in farm at the 4 minutes 45 mark.
Well, shouldn't be that surprising since Heimerdinger against Zone did a lot harder than the other way around.
Oh, the score's tied. There we go, Scrub. Oh, nice! Look at the combo!
Yeah.
Just used his level advantage quite masterfully there against that Zed. Zed went in for a last hit, copped a concussive missile to the face, as well as a barrage of missiles. And the cannon fire.
So we've got a gank and a counter gank.
Yeah, we've got, I think people are telling Vesp QT to fall back, and he's not paying attention, and now he's
that was a nice...
for his life. Oh, flash! Oh, the stun! Oh, follow it up! Oh, got the flash out of Vesp QT. That's part of the problem with Rengar, is he had really nothing that he could do there to help. Oh, he's just gonna go... oh, nice! He jumped into the brush there to get the leap and use that as a gap closer to get that. Now, Rengar is walking away with double buff. You wanted to keep that blue off him. Well,
yeah.
Tough.
So I mean, I don't know why Udi turned around, but he did, and that was the problem. If he had not turned around, if he'd just gone back, knowing there was no vision, then that would have saved his life. But it's the fact that he turned around just for a second, and that was it.
I think he was not expecting the Rengar to hunt him down. I think that was it. I thought he just thought, okay, if I was playing Rengar, I would have fallen back by now. So
Yep.
that was probably just the psychological thing. Look at this. Victor Pradley is level 6 to level 4 Maokai. And he's 35 CS up. Oh, look at the duel in mid! Oh!
Nice.
Heimerdinger takes down Zed.
And Hamed used the #1 counter to Zed, which is exhaust, and that was a really well used exhaust.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, if I'd been Zed, I would have been thinking, I would have been pretty confident as well. But yeah, it's just it was well played by him.
Yeah, you got to pay attention to those summoners. It's an interesting choice. I'm very proud that Heimerdinger has picked up exhaust, and I hope he did it for the right reasons. So it's definitely worked out, and he used it very well. Oh, the Zenith Blade! Oh, the dash in, boom! And Rengar moves up into a ward. See, this is... I don't like jungle Rengar for this exact reason. It's, if you can surprise someone, then you can get really fed and go really deep. But if you can't... Ooh, look at this. The junglers are about to clash at blue buff. Vesp QT waiting in the wing. Boom! Oh, stuns him. Flames him. Oh, he's aggravated the white too. Oh, they're trading damage. And, oh, wow! Oh! Vesp QT really wants those buffs back. Oh, good girl Leona coming to body block.
Yeah.
Vesp QT's going down.
Now, the thing that in mid that...
Go ahead. I'll talk about what Vesp QT just did then.
Okay.
After you finished.
Dodge. I was going to say that the thing that Zed needs to keep in mind now when fighting Heimerdinger is that Heim has got his ultimate. He can put turret as soon as Zed comes in. You hit the exhaust, and then you drop a big turret, and that's pretty much the end of Zed. So that's something that he needs to keep in mind.
Yeah, what I wanted to talk about was Udyr walked straight through. He ran away from that fight that he was gonna be losing, and he got out of dodge. However, he walked between the wall and the brush in the river, the one that has a purple ward in it, and he did not check that brush, and he could have cleared that if he'd gone in there, but they had full vision of him, and they know that they're going to have vision for that. I actually want to see whose ward that is. That belongs to Scrub Phoenix's Heimerdinger. Fantastic ward placement there by Heimerdinger. That is the best place on the map to put a pink ward. It'll last for as long as they do not check Dragon, and if they check Dragon, you just got your money's worth out of that ward. So, brilliant work.
Glad to see SPD die here.
Oh,
yikes! That was ugly.
He stuck around a little bit. I'm gonna rewind that and see why Yorick fell back.
Well, Yorick was already very low when the fight started, so he, if he'd hung around, he would have died. So he basically dropped his ignite, slowed him down. Vesp went in to then try and get the gank, but using his living vengeance, his
Vengeful
ultimate,
Maelstrom.
Vengeful Maelstrom. That's it.
And Adam Kid comes in stealthed.
Yep.
Vesp QT couldn't have possibly known he was there, so he's come in to try and kill the Maokai.
Yeah.
It's simple, we kill the Maokai. And he couldn't quite get the damage out, mainly because he's 0 and 2 and had a level disadvantage. If the Yorick had not been so jacked up by the time that Udyr came in for the gank, that would have worked out. But it just didn't go that way. I think Rengar, he just cut straight towards the top lane. Oh, we got Nami ult going bottom. Nami is now completely out of mana for this gank. Udyr is coming in, and he wanted to go for that Graves, but Graves has flashed out of the way. Good flash. Definitely want to play it safe, because even though Udyr is a bit behind, he still can stun you.
Yep. So what's interesting about what Nami's done here is she put another pink ward in his bottom lane brush, which I actually don't understand why that's there. I mean, really, as soon as you get pushed up, which is likely, you're going to lose it. It's not going to help you spot Rengar. You'd be much better off when you're on blue side to put your ward, your purple ward, your pink ward in the tri brush. So I don't know what's going on there, but very curious.
Well, look at this. Adam Kid and Jev.
11 minutes.
Going two-man the dragon, and they've done a very nice job of alternating aggro on the dragon so that neither of them goes below half. Look at that. Beautiful work. That's exactly what you want to do. If you've been tanking for 3 shots or something, let let someone else tank it for a few seconds, and once they start taking a bit of damage after you've regened a bit, you go back in. That was really well done. Oh, Twisted advance under the tower. Oh, Vector Prudley's ghouls are going to take the tower for him. That's no problem. And look at that. They've both gone Tear of the Goddess. And we've got Sheen already picked up on Yorick, which is probably the right way to go. And Ruby Crystal for Maokai. I'm not sure what he's building that into. Maybe the Haunting guys that you talked about.
Yeah, I think that's a good move. I mean, especially it's a good move if you're leveling your W, which he's not. He's leveling his saplings, so that's interesting. It's probably, I think, yeah. I mean, it's one of these things. Max HP damage is good later in the game, so maybe going W first isn't the best idea. But I with saplings, they do some good damage, but
well, maybe he's building a Warmogs. We've got a lot of rejuvenation beads coming out on
that's
this.
That's true.
Side.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Then again, they
which
also
is
build
not a great item.
No, Warmogs is a great item in some circumstances.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I do not believe that these are those circumstances.
No.
Although it doesn't look like doesn't look like Jinx is going for a Blade of the Ruin King. So the straight up health's not going to be a bad idea. But as we said on Champ Select, all they need to do is build chain armor and they'll be fine. So I think. Oh, Vesputi chasing a Rengar into a brush. Not a good idea. Scrub Phoenix roaming away from his towers. Oh, this is going to be a close duel. Oh, the death mark goes down. I think we're going to see blood on both sides here. Boom, double kill to Heimerdinger. Zed takes out Heimerdinger, but 2-for-1 trade is definitely worth taking. Oh, and bot lane are just going to trade a ton of damage between each other.
See, what was interesting is actually it was a turret in the mid lane that actually was what got the kill on Zed. So
look at this. This Nami's really, really wanting to maintain control of that bottom lane brush. And at 13 minutes, I think those pink wards can be better spent elsewhere.
Yeah.
And it's not even an upgraded trinket to get the pink ward. It's just she's buying pink wards and putting them there. So that's a lot of gold that's going to be wasted in one minion wave. I quite like the ward coverage that's been going on elsewhere. We've got people, we've had people clearing pink wards all over the place, placing pink wards all over the place. This is exactly what you want to do. And is that Heimerdinger taking wolves? That is. An ambitious little guy. I think he feels that he wants to take the blue buff, but it's not there. He doesn't want to push too far forward, I think, in his lane, but he's going to lose a bit of experience to that tower. It's all good. The lane's reset. He's got that mid tower. He is falling behind in farm, though. I think that's just because Zed is amazing at clearing waves once he's got some AD on him, so... Heimerdinger just kind of auto farm, so I think it's just Zed spent more time in lane. Oh, Zed has played. Oh, the ultimate misses. We're just gonna walk up and auto attack this Jinx. Oh, we're gonna have a pause come in from Maokai disconnected. Oh, the damage on that Graves ult, just not enough. Interesting. Graves has gone for BF sword and then gone straight into a Zeal. Not sure if that's the right way to go. If you wanted attack speed and movement speed, you probably should have just upgraded your boots to Berserker's Greaves and focused on getting whatever the hell you build on Graves. You there, Carrot? Carrot, have I lost a co-host? Does that mean we're using his internet for the stream, so I'm...
I'm here. Sorry, I'm here.
Oh, you are here. Excellent. I thought
I just had to back off for a sec.
Did you need to sneeze again? Is that what
So Victor's doing the smart thing, which is going in after him, and Vesp did this very smart move by coming in for the support the gank. So
yeah, well that was Victor's ghost, so he had nothing to lose there.
That's it. Well, some people continue to back off. Like most people don't see Yorick's holding himself and dying as an opportunity to actually continue. Mm-hmm. Most people think, oh, he's dead, I'm backing off. So because then he followed up.
It's like, oh, Karthus is dead. We better get out of here. No. That's go time. Nope. Heimerdinger's rotated to the top with Maokai. I'm not wondering what I think he's just trying to make plays in other lanes and get some more towers, which is what Heimerdinger does best. Gets towers. Look at that.
That's it.
He's just going to blow that thing up. Zed's doing the right thing. He sees Heimerdinger's top, so he's going to pressure this mid tower, and he's going to trade 1 for 1. Unless, of course, Rengar can stop him. Oh, the missed ultimate from Scrub. He's going to be going, oh, damn it. Oh, Vengeful Maelstrom, that's going to turn this fight around. Boom!
Yeah, nice. And see, see, Maokai's eye actually does a fair bit of damage, so that is going to hurt a lot.
Oh, did you see that play-by-player right there? The Zonyas!
Nice
I am loving Heimerdinger in this match. This is great. But did you see what Maokai did in that duel? He was dueling him in the middle brush where that ward is at the top lane. And it looked like his enemy was running away, so he threw the sapperling into the next brush along his retreat path so that he wouldn't lose vision and could continue the fight. Brilliant play. Oh, Zed going to town! That Ignite's just going to finish off that Rengar. Rengar has made the fatal mistake that most Rengars make, and that's he's built a lot of attack damage. Rengar needs to be built tank if he's going to be doing anything past the first 10 minutes. If you're going to get ahead early and get fed, sure, you can continue to ride the snowball as anyone can, but if you cannot stay alive in those team fights, then your benefit is going to be short-lived.
Well, that's it. And also, I mean, you know, even though Rengar's, I mean, he's doing pretty well in terms of damage. He's almost got his Ravenous Hydra, which is going to give him a really good damage boost. You know, Zed's got so much more. He's got a Bork. He's got a Brutalizer. So, I mean, that's what's going to happen when you've got 140, 150 farms. So, yeah. I mean, really, now is the time where people are gripping up, which is good. And that's
the burst from Graves. Just going to take down this
RNG.
Yeah, the crit from Infinity Edge. Bam.
And this is a good move by Purple. They should be doing this. Going to get it now.
Excellent. Oh, Zenith Blade onto the Vesp QT on the outside. Everyone's noticed that there was an opportunity, but they've reacted to it too slowly.
And that was...
They're probably going to chase unnecessarily here. Jinx probably going to be able to peel. Yeah, that played out pretty much as I want. But I do like Victor is altered so that he can get this top tower, but Maokai's just, boom, blowing up those minion waves. He got a lot of damage on that turret. I still think that was a good move, even though he tanked a few turrets for his troubles. If Maokai hadn't shown up at that exact moment that he did, that would have been a dead tower. And looks like there's a duel in top again. They're just going, you know what? I bet I can beat you, and I think they're both right.
See, maybe because
oh, Deathmark! Shut down!
Yeah.
So much action. Look at Zed go to town.
Maybe it's because Quaya isn't actually that familiar with Maokai, but he should actually use his ult. Because it's only got like a 20-second cooldown. It's actually quite a low cooldown. He should have used that whole fight, but he brought it in after he'd already got very, very low.